What's going on, guys? It's your boy Indigo, and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is just a thank you to the pro wrestling industry because the term professional wrestling is back again. The term professional wrestling is back, and I'm about to crack a smile because sports entertainment is really dead. After All Out 2021, the term sports entertainment is dead. And today's video is a thank you to everything that has happened so far to bring back that pro wrestling fan, and not only me, but you and many others in the community, those who fell off of wrestling because of what WWE was doing in terms of the term sports entertainment. Those people are making a comeback as fans, and it's just all great to see. In today's video, I'm just going to recap all that happened so far and just give my thoughts on the business moving forward with a little dose of news that I want to talk about, give my 2 cents on, and a little recap of Rampage and SmackDown because I missed both those shows live. I don't normally watch SmackDown weekly, but if I'm home and if somebody tells me, hey, this is what's happening on SmackDown Indigo, I might check it out. But I was out having fun. I was at the bar enjoying my Friday night. Again, if I'm home, I'll watch these shows, but if not, yeah, it has to wait. And yeah. So let's get this started, guys. If you guys missed the previous videos that I uploaded on my channel, please check them out. I busted my ass. I worked hard on those, so I'm proud of how they came out. So if you guys missed it, I reviewed All Out, Summer Scam. I reviewed both episodes of Dynamite with CM Punk made his debut and Bryan Danielson made his debut, which was awesome. Going to talk about that in a few seconds. And I got some Dragon Ball Fighters content coming this week on the channel. If you guys are interested in that, I appreciate all the comments in terms of that kind of content. And hopefully this week I will start my anime, not necessarily podcast, but my anime like views and opinions and stuff like that on the anime that I love to watch and read. So if you guys are interested in that, definitely look out for that this coming week. And yeah, hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. It helps out the channel more than you think. Leave a comment. This time, just let me know like what you most excited about currently in the world of pro wrestling. For me personally, it's two things. CM Punk being back in the industry after 7 years, and seeing Bryan Danielson. Like I said in the last video, if you guys never seen Bryan Danielson's run in the Indies, especially as the American Dragon, you guys gotta look that up because we're gonna be seeing that version of Bryan Danielson pretty soon. I could bet on that. And yeah, let's get this started, guys. So I'm just gonna give my thoughts on SmackDown and Rampage real quick. SmackDown was out here at MSG. They came back out here, and I think it's been 2 years. I think since they last. Yes, it's been 2 years since the company last came out here. Cause I remember the night SmackDown moved to Fox 5, Channel 5 out here in New York. It was a big deal, and I met two of my favorite YouTubers did this amazing meet and greet that day. JD from New York and the Solar Monster. I got to hang out and chill with them. I literally at the same time at the same night. It was one of the best nights of my life, if I'm being honest with you guys. And that was the last time WWE came out here. So I didn't watch the whole show. I just watched what they put out on YouTube, and I thought what I saw was pretty good in their standards. That was probably the best SmackDown they done all year this year. Is isn't really telling given the way they book these shows nowadays. But it was good. I haven't seen Brock as a baby face since he came back almost 10 years now. I still gotta get used to the little ponytail he has. Um, he's a baby face. The roles are reversed, even though we've seen him and Roman wrestle how many times now since what 2015. How many times have we seen these two wrestle? But the roles are reversed now. So to me, this is just me talking. It's a different feeling, and I'm liking what they're doing so far. Let's just trust Paul Heyman. This is all Paul Heyman's work. Happy belated birthday to Paul Heyman, by the way. And I trust him. He gonna give us something good out these two. I'm hearing the match is supposed to happen at the next Saudi show. Makes sense of why Brock is back right now. That's one of the reasons. That and The Rock, possibly, well, most likely The Rock is coming back in November out here. I'm hearing they might do the Survivor Series out here at the Barclays. Uh, I might, keyword might consider going to that. Don't know yet. And Becky and Bianca had their contract signing. It was a typical WWE contract signing. You want to see a real contract signing? Watch AEW. As you guys can see in my shirt. Um, Becky came out with this red fur coat. It is Fashion Week out here, so I guess that was she looked it fly. Becky always looks fly, but that's how I took it of why she wore that coat. It's Fashion Week out here in New York, so um, it was it was alright. Honestly, guys, I'm just waiting for my girl Sasha Banks to come back. It don't matter who the champion is. Like that belt is my girl's. So TikTok, whoever the champion will be after Extreme Fools, and that was all. That was the important stuff to me that happened on the show. Trey Young was out there. He got some real hill heat. If you guys not NBA fans, the Hawks smoked the Knicks in the playoffs. So he got some real hill heat. And this was at MSG, the home of the Knicks. So I love that was to me that was the best part of the show as a basketball fan. And that's it. The SmackDown Rampage. Nothing happened on Rampage outside of Almas and Pac. Great match, man. I can't call it move for move, but go watch it if you miss Rampage. If you was out like me, just having a good night, go check that out. So Almas turned on Chavo Guerrero. We all saw that coming. Ric Flair is coming in pretty soon. He's gonna be all elite, and I know a lot of people they like but I'm actually happy that Ric Flair is coming in AEW because there's so many guys there that he could mentor and help out. It doesn't even have to be on screen. I'm talking about behind the scenes because Ric Flair is he's on Mount Rushmore for a lot of people. Like he's one of the goats in this business. So having somebody like him in AEW would be very beneficial to the younger talent. And I know Tony is thinking that same thing. So we're gonna be seeing him pretty soon. Paired up with his son-in-law, I assume, or future son-in-law. And that was pretty much all that happened on Rampage. Again, like I said, guys, I won't be doing weekly reviews on my channel. I just don't have the time, no patience to do that. But if it calls for it, you guys will definitely expect a review from me. Just always keep that in mind in terms of my channel. And now we get to talk about why I made this video today. Professional wrestling is back. This past week I got to really fill out on Twitter like the response. of everything that happened, especially after this past week's Dynamite, which was legendary in my opinion. That was one of the best Dynamite episodes they done ever in the span. It listen, AEW is they keep the momentum is keep rising. They keep building the momentum up. They beat Raw in the key demos this past week, which is that's again AEW is 2 years old now, and you can't compare this to WCW or TNA at this point, because I'm a fan that lived through the Monday Night Wars plus the TNA era. So when those two companies first started up, they wasn't as successful as AEW is right now. So you can't the comparison is eliminated just based on that fact. Just look at AEW's first two. Forget the first 2 years. Their first year, and look what they did to bring. This is why Punk is here. Punk has been watching what AEW has been doing from day one, and the guys that has been there since day one, such as Jurassic Express, Frankie Kazarian, people like that helped build this company up from ground one. Moxley, Jericho, opened a lot of people's eyes in terms of the wrestlers that was kind of skeptical about coming in. Like Punk said at first, there was no disrespect to the company. He just wanted to fill things out, especially last year during the whole pandemic. Just fill out the company. They handled Brody Lee's situation. Rest in peace, Brody Lee. I miss you so much. We miss you, and we gonna keep your legacy alive. That was one of the reasons why I personally ride or die. No matter what happens to this company, I'm gonna always support them because the Brody Lee situation. It was the sh- the show that they did for us wasn't planned at all. It was literally last minute because Tony had a whole show planned for us, but the situation happened so suddenly that they had to switch everything around. And ever since that night, I've been a day one AEW fan ever since that Being the Elite episode on New Year's Day in 2019. I've been through it all. I never miss an episode of Dynamite. Dynamite is something that gives me the old feeling of WWF Raw or SmackDown. Meaning, like, if I miss it, I'm gonna be mad. By missing it, I mean missing it live on TV. I used I used to rush home just so I could watch it. Even if I'm working or something, I'm gonna find a way to watch Dynamite live. I never miss an episode, and that just shows the loyalty and dedication for not only me but from fellow fans that know that this is important television that we don't want to miss live compared to like watching Raw now. Like, it's I hear from so many people that watching Raw because a lot of people watch Raw because they have to watch it because they got channels and podcasts and stuff. They have to talk about the show no matter what. Yeah, this just hard on them. But on Wednesday nights, it's like we don't get none of that. Like we're all in good moods, especially when AEW really kills it. Like they really like when time really flies by when we watch these shows. Like we don't be feeling angry coming out the show. We don't be feeling tired. We it's like a high. Like we on this high of energy. Especially like All Out, for example. All Out, I barely slept that night because I was supporting my fellow content creators, my friends, my favorite YouTubers, watching them, supporting them. It was just so much excitement that night. It's even now we gonna be getting Bryan Danielson versus Kenny Omega, guys. Again, if you guys didn't hear what I just said, we gonna be getting Bryan Danielson versus Kenny Omega one day, pretty soon than you think. And there's not many dream matches left. There's not, but that's one of them right there. And Bryan Danielson is going to show Vince, like, this is what you should be doing. And this is one of the guys that's fucking killing it in the industry. 'Cause whether you like or hate Kenny, he's one of the best in the world at what he does. It's not a gimmick, like, that's just a fact. Look what he's been. I'm only talking about Kenny's AEW run, not the New Japan stuff. If you're a New Japan fan, you're watching this right now, shout out to you. You know what I'm talking about. Kenny's a legend, living legend at this point. But his AEW run, it's amazing. And no disrespect to Roman Reigns, because Roman Reigns is fucking killing it himself. That's my guy. Always been a fan of Roman, even through the babyface run that he had. You gotta acknowledge what Kenny's doing though, because keep this in mind. Roman wasn't a multiple champion from different promotions. Kenny was. Kenny's hurt right now. Keep that in mind. But like I said a few minutes ago, AEW just have so much momentum. Sports entertainment is dead. NXT is about to get a revamp. I heard Joe is injured. I don't think Joe is injured. Just look at the timing of all this. They about to start the new version of NXT in 2 days. They probably want to take the title off this guy because Joe is not a guy that Vince or Bruce like in terms of who they look for in wrestlers. We know this over the years. That's why he hasn't been Universal Champion or WWE Champion yet. They don't see value in him. That's why I don't know why he came back to NXT, if I'm being honest with you guys. Joe is one of those names that could have fucking been on that list with Adam Cole, Bryan Danielson, Punk, as more fuel to the flames in terms of Vince shitting himself. Because I know that's what he's been, especially now. They say they don't care. They say it's not a big deal, but it's a big deal. They not gonna acknowledge that publicly, but I know they know. And like I said at the beginning of the video, the title of this video is called "Professional Wrestling is Back," and that's what it is, guys. Pro wrestling is back, and that's all I have to say today for this video. Thank you guys so much for checking out the video today. I always appreciate the time that you guys give. Thank you to all the subscribers that sub to me. I hope I'm making you guys proud by my consistent work. Again, I'm doing all this for fun. It's not about doing this for freaking money or getting money in the future from this YouTube shit. I'm just doing this for fun because I'm having fun doing it, and this is becoming a hobby of mine. So, hope you guys enjoy. We got so much coming up soon in the world of professional wrestling. And don't forget, I'm going to the Offer Ass Stadium show on the 22nd. It's my first ever wrestling event. And I will be going with my good brother Shane, Lord Paulie on Twitter. Shout out to you, bro, if you're watching this. You're going to have a blast, man. And like I said, I'm going to be shooting a lot of videos at the show and uploading them to the channel. I don't think I'm a vlog because AEW and people, vlogging doesn't really work out based on what I hear. But you guys will definitely get some content from me while I'm at the show. And yeah, that's all I have to say today, guys. Thank you again. Hit the like button, leave a comment, and until next time, guys, take care and be safe.